AAC devices give children access to communication all day long, not just during therapy or structured lessons. For many autistic students, the key isn't just having an AAC device, but using it meaningfully in everyday routines. The best part? You don't need extra time or materials, just a little intention. In this episode, I'll share simple, powerful ways to make AAC part of your daily classroom routines. Hi, I'm Tara, and this is the Autism Little Learners podcast. I am a speech-language pathologist with a twist. I've run my own communication-based classroom for over 2 decades, and I'm so excited to share actionable tips and strategies for supporting young autistic children. My goal is to help you feel more confident and successful when teaching your autistic child or students at the early childhood level. If you are ready to learn some tried and true strategies that really work, this is the podcast for you. Let's get started. When autistic children use AAC devices only during therapy, they miss out on the natural language learning that happens all day long. Just like children learning spoken language, hear and practice words during their daily routines like washing hands, cleaning up, eating lunch, AAC users need those same consistent, meaningful opportunities. For non-speaking and minimally speaking autistic kids, AAC devices can open the door to connection, expression, and autonomy. But that door only truly opens when AAC becomes part of everyday life, not just a 30-minute session. When we embed AAC into daily routines in the classroom, therapy, and at home, we show students that AAC is real and a valid voice. We create natural, low-pressure opportunities for communication practice. We encourage independence and self-advocacy. And we have support from everyone on the team, teachers, paraprofessionals, peers, and families to model AAC consistently. Let's take a look now at how to make AAC part of the rhythm of each day. First, we're going to talk about AAC devices, autism, and transitions. Transitions happen constantly in preschool and special education classes. Arrival, circle time, lining up, cleaning up, going outside, and so on. Each transition offers a built-in opportunity for AAC modeling. Instead of rushing from one activity to the next, take a few extra seconds to slow down and model 1 or 2 key words on the AAC device. For example, upon arrival, you could model hi or happy, good morning. Or lining up, you could model go, wait, or next. Cleaning up, model finished, help, or all done. These small repeated interactions help children connect AAC with real-life experiences. For many autistic students, transitions that are predictable have anchor points throughout the day, and this can be one of them. Embedding AAC during these moments supports both regulation and communication, helping students feel calm, capable, and understood. The second area we'll talk about is building AAC into snack and mealtime. Snack and lunch and dinner times are some of the most powerful communication moments of the day. Food routines are usually really motivating and sensory rich, which makes them ideal for AAC learning. We can model eat, drink, different, like, don't like. We can offer choices. We can say, do you want? And then we can press juice or milk and model the word while we're saying it. We can encourage social connection during these times. We can comment using words like yum, share, yuck, funny, or my turn. For autistic students, mealtime can bring some of these sensory challenges. Unexpected textures, smells, or noises. Embedding AAC often gives a safe way to express discomfort or preferences. Too loud, stinky, don't like, need help. And it helps adults respond compassionately and proactively. The third area is about integrating AAC devices into play and learning. Play is the heart of early learning, and it's also where language thrives. Using AAC in play helps children connect communication with joy, imagination, and shared experiences. Here are a few examples. If you're playing with blocks, you can model big, up, down, crash, help. During dramatic play, model cook, eat, pretend, wash, play. And if you're playing in sensory bins or at a sensory table, you can model look, in, out, fun, again. When AAC is part of play, children learn their words matter in creative, social, and spontaneous ways. They can tell stories, share excitement, and express preferences all through their device. AAC during play isn't about drilling vocabulary. It's about sharing moments and inviting children into authentic back and forth communication. The fourth area we're going to talk about is AAC during circle time. So you know that circle time brings the class together, making it a perfect setting for modeling AAC in group routines. Children can participate actively instead of passively when their voice is included. So the way to get that going is to start to model things like greetings, hi, happy, songs, again, stop, go, sing, dance, books during circle time, look, funny, wow, like, turn page. Or if you're doing weather and calendar, today, sun, rain, hot, cold. By embedding AAC into circle time, we teach students that their AAC voice belongs in every group activity, not just in therapy or one-on-one situations. Families often ask, how do we use an AAC device outside of school? And the answer is simple, just like speech, through daily routines. So you're going to want to start by modeling throughout the day. Here are some examples. In the morning, you can model, oh, look, wake up, or you woke up. Brush, eat, go, ready. You can model chores if you're doing them in the morning. Clean, help, wash, done, more. Family time, play, fun, movie, read, love. And bedtime, tired, blanket, good night, more story. When families model AAC during simple, predictable routines, the device becomes part of real life. Children begin to see it as their voice, not as a therapy tool. Even short moments of modeling throughout the day build powerful communication habits. And the last area is AAC in the community. Taking an AAC device into the community can feel intimidating at first, but the grocery store, playground, and restaurant are all valuable learning spaces. So at the grocery store, you could model cart, apple, want, more. At the playground, model slide, swing, run, fun, stop. At the restaurant, eat, drink, want, all done. And during errands, you can model go, wait, help, finished. Each outing provides opportunities to model and practice AAC in real contexts. Over time, it becomes second nature for both the child and the adults supporting them. And that consistency helps children learn that their AAC device travels wherever they go, just like the voice of someone who is speaking. One thing I think is really important to mention is modeling from the child's perspective. When modeling AAC, it's really important to go beyond labeling and giving directions to modeling from the child's perspective. And this means the AAC device is used to express what the child might be thinking or feeling in the moment. For example, if a student's upset about leaving the playground, you might model don't want, sad, more slide on their device. If they're laughing with a friend, you might model fun or love this. Modeling from the child's point of view helps validate their emotions, builds empathy, and shows that all messages, especially those expressing disagreement or frustration, are valued. It teaches that AAC is not just for following adult prompts or answering questions, but for communicating thoughts, preferences, and feelings. When we honor those authentic messages and we model them, we build trust and we help children understand that their AAC voice truly belongs to them. Now, I want to give a few tips for success when it comes to AAC devices. Embedding AAC into daily routines takes intention, but it doesn't have to feel overwhelming. So here's a few practical ways to make it work. First of all, keep the device accessible, making sure AAC devices are charged, present, and available all day. That's the key, right? We can't model if we don't have the devices available. Number 2, model without pressure. Don't expect the child to imitate you right away. Input comes before output. Number 3, train the whole team. Teachers, paraprofessionals, therapists, and families should all model AAC. Consistency builds confidence. And then celebrate all communication. Gestures, vocalizations, speech, and AAC are all valid forms of communication, and it's called multimodal communication. Make modeling a habit. Aim for at least 2 modeled words per routine. Little steps really do add up. And then be sure to highlight autonomy. Teaching protesting words like no, stop, don't like, help. Honor those messages. It builds trust. And use visual reminders. Sticky notes with words to model near routine spots like the door or the snack bin can keep AAC front of mind for us adults working with kids. The other thing you want to think about is starting small. So embedding AAC doesn't mean modeling every word all day long or full sentences. Start with 1 or 2 routines like snack and circle time and choose a few words to target. This is going to help both the adults and the child learn the vocabulary and where it might be on a core board or a device. As modeling becomes more natural, expand to other parts of the day. Small steps add up, and every model helps a child understand that their AAC voice matters. And the other thing I want to mention, again, is presuming competence. Always assume that children have thoughts, ideas, and feelings worth expressing, even if they haven't found a way to show them yet. Presuming competence means offering access to robust AAC systems and modeling consistently, not waiting for a child to prove they're ready. Every child deserves the chance to communicate in their own way, and our belief in their ability makes all the difference. So I have a few final thoughts for you for today. AAC devices don't belong on a shelf or in a backpack until it's therapy time. They belong in every moment of the child's day. When we weave AAC into transitions, mealtimes, play, and group activities, we give children consistent chances to learn and practice communication in meaningful, joyful ways. Over time, this consistency helps autistic students build confidence, independence, and deeper connections with the people around them. AAC is more than a tool, it's a bridge to belonging. Pick one daily routine this week, arrival, snack, or play, and model just 2 words on the child's AAC system. Notice how even small changes can open the door to big communication moments. Every modeled word builds connection. Every shared moment tells a child, your voice matters here. I'm going to end today with a quote. AAC devices aren't just for therapy. They belong in daily routines where children live, learn, and play. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you next week. I'm sending a big virtual hug your way because you just finished another episode of the Autism Little Learners podcast. Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed this episode and you'd like to help support the podcast, please share it with others, post about it on social media, or leave a rating and review. If you have had success with any of the strategies that you learned about in this podcast, I would love to hear from you. Send me a DM on Instagram or Facebook at Autism Little Learners. Don't forget to grab your free visual support starter set by going to autismlittlelearners.com/visuals. And always remember to find the good in every day.